Hey, hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So in this video, I have a Cisco ASI, and I have a problem with the unit. It doesn't boot. So I will show you how to execute, a remote booting from a TFTP server. So we need to assign some IP parameters on the unit in order, to be able to boot from a remote location. In this case, a TFTP server. So let me show you. Let me reboot the unit. So the reason why the unit is not booting, maybe because the operating system is not present, or maybe the configuration register on the unit is not the right configuration. So I'll show you later how to set the configuration register on this particular unit right there. So look at that. We need to start assigning, some IP parameters, just to IP address, subnet mask, and all that kind of stuff, just to make sure that we can be able to book the unit. So uh, the first command in this one, address 192.168.0.178. So the other column is a server 192.168.0.12. The other is the default gateway. Point 92.168.0.1. The other parameter is the port equal management management 0/0, correct, and the image. That's the only parameter that you need. So address server gateway, the image file, image, and I got the image right here. Copy, paste, enter, and we need to execute sync in order to save the configuration. And the boot process will take about maybe like 8 minutes, something like that. So let's execute sync and then set, just to make sure that the parameters that we just assigned are correct. Look at that: address, server, the gateway, the management port, the VLAN tag, and the image file. So right now, let's just execute. The TFTP DNLD, and this will take a few minutes. You let's wait until the process is complete. After that, we are copy the operating system, from USB to this 0. Okay, enter. And after that, we are just make sure that the unit boot correctly, running a few diagnostic commands, and copy the operating system to disk 0. So look at that, guys. The unit already boot from the FTP server. So here's all process right here. So now that we already made the unit boot, so let's copy the operating system from the USB. So I have the USB right here. I have the USB, so let me insert this into the into the ASA, and after that, we are copy the operating system from here to this 0. Give me one second. This one. So this is the operating system right here. Copy this one to this 0. insert file name, enter. Yes. So the boot copy is complete. So let's double check. 0, this 0, and this is the file right there. So now let's change the boot variables. Boot system disk 0 and the file name, paste, enter. So after that we exit from here and save the configuration. ROMMON. Let's do reboot here. Reload. Yes, that's it. So we are now changing the configuration register in order, to tell the ASI to boot from the internal boot flash or this 0. You want to change the configuration? Yes. Enable boot to ROMMON? No. Enable TFTP boot? No. Enable boot flash boot? Yes. Select a specific flash image? No. Disable system configuration? No. If the go to the ROMMON prompt if the netboot fail? Yes. 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 Okay, and look at that, the changes. The unit will boot for the default image from flash. So let's reboot the unit and let's see if the unit boot from the file that we just copied. Reboot. Reboot, and after that we are just checking if all configuration and the few diagnostic commands are correct. Look at that, the unit is already booting from the operating system that we copied. So let's wait. Okay, the unit already reboot. Let's double check. Enable. Show version. Show model. I don't know if this command exists on this guy right here. Yes, it is. Look at that. Show inventory. Show EMBO. Show EMB. So that's basically how did you recover an ASI, from the ROMMON, which is not booting, because of the configuration register is not set properly, or if there is a missing image, on boot flash, or this 0 in this case. So we just copy the operating system from boot, the operating system from TFTP, the unit boot, and after that we just copy the file to this 0 of boot flash. So look at that, and that will be everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.